What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to get into this talk today because it is important to do so. So we're going to go ahead and get into this video topic, and that is based off of why the narcissist will never win. It does not matter what they do. It does not matter if they're with you, if they're not with you, if they're single, if they're with New Supply, if they're with somebody else, if they're married. They are losing 24/7. The narcissist will never win. You cannot possibly please one of these individuals with anything you ever do for them. And the truth of the matter is, the more you do for an individual like this, the more you're going to get hurt. Because you're going to see the whole time that this person was just using you, and that shit hurts. When you do a lot for people and they just go, they're just gone off to somebody else doing the exact same thing because they ain't got anything. And this is what they have to do. It's just mind-boggling to think about, but we all know that's what they're like, and they're never going to win. Nobody can please them. They can't please themselves. Like I said, even if they're single, they're not pleased because they can't please themselves. They're not happy with themselves. They're so unhappy with themselves that they could be with the best thing that could ever happen to them, and they're gonna fuck it up. That's because they're so destroyed themselves on the inside. Narcissists cannot take a second out of their day to just sit back, observe, and think, and get their shit straight. They're just constantly living this chaotic go life. I need to be here, I need to be there, I need to do this with this person, I need to do that with that person, I need to get over on this person and use them so I can get this, I need to do this. That's the way they think. They're predators. They're out to get everybody, and they never win. They're living life a dysfunctional way. They're dysfunctional people who can't chill for a second to get their shit straight. They can't look in the mirror. They can't fix their flaws. Everybody has flaws, but they can't fix shit. Like, they are so broken. And we are all given a body in this world. It does not matter how you look. And the messed up thing is, there's a lot of good looking people. There's a lot of good looking girls. There's a lot of good looking dudes that just ain't got anything on the inside. Nothing. No brains, no smarts, nothing. All they can do is mooch. All they can do is live off other people's success. And it's disgusting. This is how they are. It's what they'll always do. And it's because they're so out of alignment with themselves. And this is why they do the things they do. And there's even more to it than that. They got deep, dark holes within themselves in other areas as well. When it comes to trust, when it comes to relationships. Narcissists will actually give you trust issues. They will. And I'm not going to sit here and say I have trust issues because there are people in this world that I trust. If you deeply have trust issues and you can't trust literally nobody, that's not a good sign. Because everyone knows there's people in this world you can trust. You just might not have anybody in your life at this specific moment that you don't trust, and that is understandable. Because I was like that too. But I got people now And I'm going to grow off of that. Where I went wrong, like I said in many videos, was in school, because you start to see a lot of people, you start to meet a lot of new people, you see people every single day, and you're forced to be surrounded by these people. So all of a sudden you're getting in the mix. You don't even have time to really think. You're just sort of going along with the motions. And thank God, thank Jesus that I'll never have to ever go back into those situations ever again in my life. School is what took me away from myself. Tried to. I didn't let it happen. I didn't let school, parents, family, friends, society, none of this bullshit to change who I am as a person. And all these things tried to attack me. All these things did its best job to throw me off. And it happens to everybody else as well. Some people crumble, some people let this shit happen, and some people don't. And some people were affected by it and still didn't let it happen. I was heavily affected by a lot of things, and I didn't let anything get to me. I stayed true to myself. And those might be your hardest trying times in your life. Devastating times. Very, very, very sad times. And you have to get through that. And if you want it, if you're going to stay true to yourself, you will get through it. And you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it could take years. But within 6 months to a year, if you can become isolated yourself, you will get yourself in perfect direct alignment. And after that, things are just going to start flowing. You have to stay in that zone. You have to stay yourself. You can't let anybody change you. You can't let anybody manipulate you into doing certain things. You have to move in life accordingly. Pick up your cross and lead your life with your cross. Most people haven't even picked up their cross. You have to pick that thing up and move. That means you're not letting anything stop you from moving the way you want to move. Doing the things you want to do. Allowing the people you want to come into your life. You're not just accepting just anything. Because that's the worst mistake anybody will ever make. Because if you're just accepting anything into your life, you're bound to be used. You're bound to be abused. You're bound to be walked all over and ran through. It's gonna happen. This shit happened to me. I'll never make that mistake again. Never. Never. You want real people in your life? You want OGs in your life? You don't want any of these narcs anywhere close to you. You don't want these dysfunctional people anywhere close to you. Nowhere's close. And they might be able to watch you do certain things. You still don't have to let them anywhere near you, because people are going to watch. These dysfunctional people are going to watch, and they're going to hate everything you do because they know you're doing the right thing. Fuck them. You know, they're not really for you. They don't have your heart at the best of interest. They just don't, because they're not that type of person, and you don't want anyone like that in your life. And these people are the ones that never win. Never. They could do whatever they want. They're gonna be doing this exact same shit for the rest of their lives. And they're never going to come clean to who they are. They're never going to just, like I said, take that breather, take that step back, reflect, fix the massive flaws that are in your life. Fix yourself. You have to really want to. You have to really want to feel good. And the narcissists, they just don't want it that bad. They're going to be like that forever. And they only get worse over time. They're going to deteriorate into nothing. Like the nothing they already are. And don't let these good looking people fool you. Don't let it happen. Because I ain't letting that shit happen anymore. I'm going to know who you are. I'm going to see you. And if I sense something, you're out. Kick rocks. Because I ain't dealing with you. And I ain't taking the time out of my day to attempt to change you. Because you don't want to change, and I can see that. You don't want it like you say you want it. You're still doing things that are very wrong. That's what these people are like. They can claim they want to change. They can claim they want to get better. Some of these people admit that they know shit's off, but they don't want to do anything about it. Stay away from those people. We call them still people. Still complaining. Still bitching. Still moaning. Still mooching. Still using. Still abusing. Still doing all these things. They're just still. Not ready to take the correct actions to fix themselves. And there's no excuses for anybody. So, this is why the narcissists never win. And you know what? There are people who do have to go through tough times, who might be in tough times right now. And it might not be your fault. Because everybody has to go through them. But the truth is, real people are going to go through those times and they're going to be just fine when it's all said and done. The narcissist will avoid those times and stay toxic. That's the difference. They want to live dysfunctional. Not everybody is perfect. Not everybody grew up with damn near perfect standards. Some people had it bad. And what's in your heart is in your heart. These people don't have hearts. These people are just going to stay like that forever and get worse. They're never going to change. And they might always talk about change. But you can see it and you can feel it that they're so far gone. And it's just, once you see that, you just have to cut these people completely off and go on with your life. And that's just that. So, once again, this is why the narcissists never win. And empaths will always come out on top, no matter how hard it is. We're going to do it. And we're going to keep caring. We're going to keep serving. We're going to keep helping other people. And we're going to stay together as a community. And that's how it's going to go. So, I'm going to do another video, guys. I'll be back in a sec.